Have you ever met someone who gives their all, trusts everyone, and wears their heart on their sleeve, only to end up hurt, betrayed, or taken advantage of? Life has a way of testing the kind, the honest, the pure-hearted. Sometimes, being genuine feels like a superpower. Other times, it feels like a weakness. This is the story of Ayaan, a young man who believed that honesty, integrity, and truth could move mountains. He would help strangers, defend friends even when they were wrong, and speak the truth even if it hurt him. People admired him, some loved him, but not everyone respected him. Ayaan thought that if he was always true, life would reward him. But the world isn't always fair. There were those who saw his honesty as a tool to manipulate, and his kindness as an open door to exploitation. Every betrayal, every unfair twist, left him questioning one thing: can you truly be honest without being a fool? This story isn't just about heartbreak. It's about learning the delicate balance between being authentic and being wise. It's about discovering that strength isn't just in truth, but in discernment. And it's about realizing that sometimes, to survive and thrive in this world, you need more than just honesty. You need strategy, courage, and the ability to protect your heart without closing it. Follow Ayaan as he navigates friendships, love, and career choices. Watch him rise, fall, and rise again. Learn how he discovers that being true doesn't mean being naive, and that wisdom, not blind faith, is the real key to a fulfilled life. Because life's greatest lesson is this: be true, but never be a fool. Ayaan grew up in a small town where everyone knew each other. His father, a school teacher, always said, "Ayaan, truth is your greatest weapon, but life will test your courage to use it wisely." From a young age, Ayaan took this to heart. At school, he stood up for classmates being bullied, defended teachers' decisions, and always returned lost items he found. People called him the honest boy, but not everyone appreciated honesty. Some classmates would tease him, calling him naive. But Ayaan didn't mind. "I'd rather be honest and poor in approval than dishonest and rich in deceit," he told himself. At home, his mother worried. "Son, your heart is pure, but not everyone will respect that. Learn when to fight and when to let go." Ayaan nodded, but his youthful heart was fearless. He wanted to believe in the best in people. After school, Ayaan started working at a small company. He was diligent, honest, and always ready to help. But his honesty made him vulnerable. A colleague, Raza, saw Ayaan's integrity as a way to climb the ladder. Raza manipulated situations, blamed Ayaan for mistakes he didn't make, and slowly, people turned against him. One evening, Ayaan stayed late to help Raza finish a report. The next morning, their manager accused Ayaan of missing deadlines, while Raza took the credit. Ayaan felt his world crumble. He had trusted Raza, defended him countless times, and yet he had been used. His mother's words echoed in his mind. "Learn when to fight and when to let go." Ayaan withdrew, feeling the sting of betrayal. But giving up wasn't in his nature. He reflected, honesty is not foolishness, but blind trust is. The real lesson was balance. Being true didn't mean exposing yourself to harm without thinking. He began observing people more carefully, understanding motives, and learning the subtle art of discernment. He learned to say no, to avoid those who would exploit him, and to protect his heart without shutting it down. Around this time, Ayaan met Zara, a vibrant and intelligent woman who admired his integrity. Their friendship blossomed into love. Ayaan, cautious from his past experience, was honest with Zara about everything: his past betrayals, his fears, and his principles. But love tested him differently. Zara had secrets, not malicious, but personal struggles she wasn't ready to share. Ayaan, by nature, trusted completely, and his openness sometimes overwhelmed her. He had to learn that even in love, honesty must be tempered with empathy and timing. Through patience, he discovered a profound truth. Being true isn't about exposing all your cards at once. It's about choosing when and how to share. Trust wisely, love sincerely, but never let your heart be naive. With his new approach, Ayaan started his own business. He remained honest in dealings, transparent with clients, and ethical with employees. Yet he was careful with partnerships. He remembered the lesson from Raza. Not everyone deserves access to your trust or talents. Years went by. His business flourished, and Ayaan became respected not just for honesty, but for wisdom. People sought his advice not only because he was truthful but because he knew how to navigate the tricky balance between sincerity and strategy. One evening, sitting by the riverbank with Zara, watching the sunset, Ayaan reflected on his journey. The betrayals, heartbreaks, and mistakes had shaped him. Being true had cost him pain, but it had also brought him growth, love, and fulfillment. He realized that life isn't just about truth or deception, it's about discernment. The world is full of shades of gray. Integrity is a shield, not a sword. Wisdom is the map, not the compass. Being true is noble, but being foolish is optional. Ayaan smiled, squeezing Zara's hand. I've learned something important, he said. Be true, yes, but always be wise. Honesty is a gift, but discernment is the safeguard. You can love, trust, and live fully, just don't give your heart where it isn't safe. Zara nodded, understanding. She had seen him grow, fall, and rise stronger. Together they knew they were ready for life's challenges, not naive, but wise, not blind, but open-hearted. Years later, Ayaan's story became an inspiration in his town. People spoke of the young man who was honest but not a fool, kind but not naive. Parents taught their children about him. Friends admired his balance. Ayaan understood something fundamental. Honesty alone doesn't define character. The wisdom to navigate life's trials does. Being true without discernment is risky, but being both true and wise is powerful. In the end, Ayaan's journey wasn't about wealth or fame. It was about mastery of self, heart, and judgment. And that, he knew, was the truest measure of a life well lived. Life will always test you. Some will try to deceive you, exploit your kindness, or mislead your trust. But remember Ayaan's lesson: be honest, always. Protect your heart, always. Be discerning, always. Because being true is a strength, but being a fool is optional.